Hey, if it's part of your lifestyle, we want to talk about it and then share it. Arrow.net, ARROE.net. All right, let's do it. Let's play it forward. Real people, real stories, the struggle to play it forward. Episode number 488 is with Andy Bonillo, the GM of TikTok.
Hello, how are you?
Doing fantastic, Andy. I have been waiting a long time to talk with you, and here you are. Because I'll tell you what, over the past 5 years, TikTok has been the evil empire, according to the media. Andy, what you're doing today is proving that you are not the evil empire and that you're trying to truly make things safer.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
To be in this moment, because you're teaching kids, but at the same time, I also want to believe that you're also teaching adults, those that are just discovering what TikTok is, and because it is some of the greatest entertainment I've ever experienced.
Yeah, so we really, we love the fact that we're an entertainment platform, right? Like, we love the fact that we're loved by over 1 billion people around the world. But one of the things that I really like about it, and what I use with my family and with my friends and my daughters, is Learn on TikTok. We have over 350 billion users on Learn on TikTok. It's 350 billion views. It's amazing how much you can consume on this platform, especially when you have 60-second short videos that, it's easy to consume and really get into what you like. So I love the fact that we can share tips on cyber, as well as entertainment. And so if you go to TikTok Tips in app, there's a whole bunch of content around that. And Be Cyber Smart is our campaign that we're pushing out around back to school.
When you work with the viewers as well as those that are participating with TikTok like this, doesn't this set up the future of becoming stronger and smarter with cybersecurity and stuff like that? And then they will grow with you and maybe even become a part of your team. Well,
listen, if I can have some of our creators become cybersecurity practitioners, we would love that as well, right? I'm proud to lead a group called TikTok US Data Security, focused on protecting TikTok users here in the United States. And we've got great representation. And so I'll share a little bit about my journey, and maybe that will help others maybe see themselves in cyber. I started my career in law enforcement, and that's really because I saw people in law enforcement helping others, and it really was something that I aspired to be. To be honest with you, never thought I would be in the cybersecurity profession. And so there's not one journey to get to cyber. So I joined law enforcement, became a Secret Service agent, traveled around the world doing protection, investigating some of the most prolific cyber criminals you can imagine, targeting the internet. And I really gravitated towards this line of work. And I believe that, if you can see it, you can be it. And so I hope that folks, see my team, they see me, and they see someone like them in the cybersecurity field, and hopefully, gravitate towards this amazing career.
One of the things that we are having troubles with even today with this modern day form of the internet is the fact that there are a lot of memos and emails coming from companies that claim to be somebody. But I love the fact that your message says if there's typos in there, it's probably not that company. And people need to be aware of that kind of stuff.
They do. Attackers are trying to be tricky, right? And they need to be right one time. And we as security practitioners and as consumers and users need to be right, all the time. And so, we're putting out tips, around Be Cyber Smart, our online safety tips to ensure that people are, not trying to get fall prey to being socially engineered online. And it's no different than what someone would do in the real world, right? They try to catch you while you're busy, or try to, as you're reading 1,000 emails a day and you're going from, instant message to instant message, or, text message to text message. They're trying to catch you while you're not paying attention and you have your guard down. And so criminals, where they can be, are opportunistic. And so we want to make sure that we keep our community focused on being resilient and understand these tips, so it's second nature for them. They're not having to think about it.
I can't imagine what goes through your professional mind when you see people with their smartphones and even their laptops. They instantly log on to the unsecure public Wi-Fi. They don't care. They go, whatever. But man, I'm telling you what, people are going the wrong direction when they do that, aren't they?
Well, look, it's okay to use, Wi-Fi, right? I think you just want to make sure you understand that it's trusted. If you can understand the security behind it, that's great. There's things that you can do on your side around having strong and unique passwords, as well as two-factor verification and two-factor authentication is really, really important, right? You want to be able to validate that you are who you say you are when you get online. And I think, having auto updates on your devices is really important as well. A lot of the scanning that happens on the internet, especially in the public Wi-Fi space, where attackers are constantly scanning the internet looking for open vulnerabilities, a lot of those vulnerabilities can be closed if you just auto update your device and have the latest security patches and updates on there.
So what is hashtag Learn on TikTok all about, and how can listeners participate with this?
Well, you go in app, right? Learn on TikTok. We had 350 billion, views on Learn on TikTok, and it's a whole host of things between lifestyle, education, cyber security. So, we're really excited the fact that people come to TikTok to learn and gain knowledge, and just as much as we are is the fact that they like to be entertained. And so, we encourage folks to check out our great content. You can also visit at TikTok Tips, in the app as well. And we have some other partnerships that we've done where we've created a step-by-step toolkit with the Global Cyber Alliance to help people protect their online profiles and lock those things down so that when you go online, you can feel safe.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a real person question in the way that I've been a broadcaster for 43 years, and I know about copyright laws. How is it that these people are singing the songs, dancing to the songs, and things like that? Do they need to be aware of, hey, look, you've got to be able to respect copyright laws before you post this TikTok video?
I'm not a lawyer. I think we use what we can. When you go to post, we know that we are doing it safely within the law,
right.
And so we want to make sure that people are safe online while they're on the platform, and we're going to do our best to ensure that we are protecting our community from all aspects.
Well, I love what you're doing because, I mean, everybody thinks that, I've got an Apple, therefore I'm protected. Well, guess what just happened this weekend? Knock, knock, knock. Something's happened to Apple. So, I love the idea that you are opening up our eyes and hearts to what cybersecurity is and how we can protect our devices, as well as our images and lifestyle.
Yeah, I appreciate your kind words, right? I think we're aware of the Apple security message. I personally updated all of my Apple, devices immediately, and so it kind of speaks to what we talked about with regard to the auto updates on devices, and that applies not just to your handset, right, or your cell phone. It applies to any internet-enabled device, right? So if you can turn on an auto update, it has that feature. You should turn it on.
Does it make you cringe when you keep seeing these stupid headlines that say TikTok, is evil? They don't need to be doing things, and yet, like I said at the very beginning, here you are teaching people to do it the right way.
Well, there's certainly a lot of misinformation out there. We're extremely proud of the work that we're doing to keep our community safe, and also around the work that we're doing to educate, our community. And so, we're committed to every day coming to work, putting in the best security controls, making sure that the platform's safe and secure so that our community feels safe when they come on the platform and use it so they can express themselves, freely and have a lot of fun.
I got to tell you, Andy, one of the greatest things that I hear from today's modern musicians and these classic rockers of all time is that they've said that, yeah, I would love to have my song on TikTok. More importantly, they love the way that because TikTok does it in a shorter form, they don't have to write long songs anymore because people, look at how you're changing the world just like the Beatles did.
We're fascinated with some of the growth that some of our musicians have had and how fast, right? Virality is an amazing thing, but I also think it's great to, introduce new generations to older generation music.
Yes.
And we've been able to bridge that gap on TikTok, and it's really fun to watch.
Wow. Please come back to this show anytime in the future, Andy. The door is always going to be open for you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, be brilliant, and thank you so much for doing what you do, dude.
Great. Stay safe.